Hey everybody, hope you're all well. I want to wish you all Shana Tova, and it should be a good, sweet year. I wanted to share with you a thought from one of today's Mishnayot, which I think is something for us to think about in a positive way, and an important message from Masechet Maaser Sheni. I always try to think at the end of these Masechtot, if there's some kind of overarching message that the Mishnah is trying to tell us, that the Halacha is trying to tell us. And sometimes I think we forget that in the minutia of the Halacha. But this one is, I think, really important. And that question is, what are we saving our money for? So we all know, all of us does this. Anyone who's able to save money, if you can't save money, it's hard enough. But anyone who's able to save money, like, you save money to buy a house, to send your kids to college, for a rainy day, even for a wedding. But the question that the Halacha Maaser Sheni asks us is, do we also save money? Do we set aside money to celebrate religious events, to celebrate our spirituality? And I'm not talking about buying kosher chicken. I just want to show you in the Psukim itself, just something at the end of the Mishnah to highlight. So if you've learned the Mishnah already, that's great. And if you haven't, right, it says, we say at the end of the Vidui Masrot, we say, Shamati b'kol Hashem Elokai, I listened to the voice of Hashem, my God. Asiti kechol asher tzivitani, I've done everything that you commanded me. And here the Mishnah says something fascinating. If we think about just how fascinating and how deep it is what the Mishnah teaches us. What does it mean? Shamati b'kol Hashem Elokai. This we learned in the Mishnah. Ve'iti lebeit habechira. I brought the stuff to the Beit Hamikdash. Basically, I followed the halacha. Asiti kechol asher tzivitani. He said, I did everything you asked me to do. So if you think about it, I did everything you asked me to do. It's I did all the halachot. I followed the Torah. I followed the mitzvah. Here, Chazal say something fascinating. He said, it's not what you did, it's how you did it. Samachti v'simachti bo. I was happy, and I simachti bo. I made others happy with the ma'asrot. I came to Yerushalayim. Not only did I come to Yerushalayim, but I came like, okay, I'm here. What are you going to do? No, I enjoyed. I had simcha. I had joy from the Maaser Sheni, from the money that I bought food, and we sat together and we enjoyed. I had a good time. I had a goodness of heart. And I think about it's really fascinating, this idea of simcha, of having joy. What is the mitzvah of Maaser Sheni? What is the Torah telling us in essence to do? So let's think about the quantity of money, of produce that Maaser Sheni is. Essentially, you're talking about a little less than 10%, because it's 10% of your salary, 2 out of every 3 years, 4 out of the 6 years of Shemitah. So think about your salary. Now take 10% of that salary, 2 out of every 3 years, set it aside. And what do you have to do with it? You have to take it to Yerushalayim, enjoy Aliyah L'Regot, have a good time with your family. Right? Ask yourself, do I even do anything like that? Chag is coming up. Sukkot is coming up. If I took that amount of money and dedicated it to my family, I think we all would go to Israel. We'd bring our whole family to Israel, and we'd enjoy Yerushalayim together, and we'd go to restaurants and have it with other people. And we don't do that. Well, life is very expensive. But do we save? Yes, we save for weddings, and yes, we save for bar mitzvahs. But do we save in order to have positive religious experiences? That when we go, that when the Chag comes and the holiday comes, I'm not talking about just buying a very expensive lulav and etrog. I'm talking about doing things that are fun as a family, that are really enjoyable to celebrate the Chag. You, your family, your sons, your daughters, in a way that really is, and if you think about it, it's extravagant for people. And we think about it, do it with a sense of joy and a sense of happiness. I don't do it now. Maybe we should still really think about doing it, about setting aside money so that when the Chag comes, we have really incredible experiences. And those are the experiences when you're not working, when you have time, that everybody remembers. They really shape the nature of family, and they shape our relationship to mitzvot as well. So I guess the question to ask ourselves today is, what do we all save our money for? Make it a great day.